Gods of Eld, Torsfurs has a message for you from a mysterious stranger. Ah, my Lord Jaguar, during your absence, a stranger came calling. Upon learning that you are away, he left a message to the effect that he wishes to speak with you and will await you at the Rising Stones. The Rising Stones? It's been a long time since we've been back there. Is it one of the Crystal Braves, perhaps? My thanks for coming. Who is this? Unukali is my name, and I serve a friend. I sought you out that I might alert you to the rising threat of the beings known as Icons. Oh, I know about them already. You're aware of the threat, you say? Ah, but I speak not of the primals, with which you are exceedingly well acquainted. It may interest you to know that the term Icon and the beings to which it refers precede the Garlean Empire by eras. Pray permit me to continue the tale. Ah, Urian J, how kind of you to join us. Why is Urian J affiliated with like every faction? I swear. 'Twas first and foremost to acquire the infinite power of the Warring Triad that the Archbishop did seek as is law. Oh yeah, I think it was mentioned earlier. Like when we first got to as is law. That said, the very act of entering the containment facility presents certain unique challenges. So unique, in fact, that I struggled to locate an individual with the requisite talents to surmount them. Were it not for the impressively diverse connections of your fellow scions, I might still be searching. Happily, however, they were able to furnish me with a suitable candidate. Sid? There's a book on the table here. The Warring Triad, The Awakening. So the people of Meracydia summoned the primals to fight against the Allegons, but the Allegons captured them and used it for their own power. Dang. I wonder if the people of Meracydia are gonna play a role later in the story. Oh, it's Y'shtola. I merely took it upon myself to learn as much about the Triad's imprisonment as I could before coming here. It will be Jaguar and I, after all, who enter the Icon's den. Indeed, given the nature of our adversary, none save those under the aegis of the Echo should be permitted to enter the containment facility. The risk of primal influence is too great. Oh, so I bet Kryl was the one was the special scion he was referring to earlier. Because she also has the Echo. Activating verification systems, lifting access restriction to Triad control. Well, that was easy. I shall do my best not to wake the Icon up too much, as my grandfather always used to say of certain little monsters. Get them up and get them moving while their brains are still abed. That's a good strategy. Containment Bay S1T7 now accessible. Alright, let's do it. Looks very angry while he's asleep.
Disabling Sephirot's restraints now. Good luck.
It's got 6 arms. Dang, and all of them are buff. Stack. And now we spread apart. Alright, and now ads. Pretty simple so far. Oh, someone just died. Patience, penance, for millennia have I yearned to enact this vengeance. What the? Just fell off? Oh shoot. Phase 2. Whoa, that was cool. Okay, I see, so we have to not get knocked off. That nearly knocked me off. What is going on? That was a lot of damage. Nice. Oh no, is he working with the Garleans? Your senses are sharp, young one. Oh no, he just saw the Garlean. Alright, back to the Rising Stones. The Garleans have succeeded in dispelling the barrier Urian J placed upon the entrance to the research facility. We must intercept and destroy them before they acquire the means to control primal entities. Those dang Imperials. You dwell on the matter of the barrier. I do. Verily, 'twas a warding spell of labyrinthine intricacy, the brainchild of the head of students of Byadelcian himself. Even the most learned Archon would require some several moons to disentangle such enchantment. To do so in mere bells would require some preternatural power akin to the very echo itself. Ah, so we have an echo. Another person with the echo. The terminal has been activated. Prepare to teleport into the ethereal chemical research facility. Oh nice, we get to fight alongside all of these people. Looks like we have an Allegan Chocobo. And it's gone. Okay then. This music is great. Alright, inside the barrier. I have exposed the bones of their work, now to extract the marrow. A. I challenge you to a 1v1. Even in the moment of my triumph, you persist in your misguided crusade. So be it. I shall present my prize to the Emperor alongside your head. Let's do this.
There is nowhere to run.
Missed. Hey, it's me. It's a jaguar. Or a tiger.
Enough!
What I am about to divulge concerns the fate of another star entirely. On this other world, a magic was devised that allowed the realm's champions to use a stone known as Oracite to contain the power of primals. Another world? Know that my master, too, cares deeply about the fate of this star. I'm his servant, his instrument, sent here to ensure that the same tragedy does not consume another world. This is really interesting. We've got other worlds coming into the plot. Following our encounter with the Legatus, Archon Y'shtola detected erratic etheric waveforms emanating from the sector containing the icon Sophia, known simply as the Goddess in former times. She is close to awakening. Let us return to Aziz's law forthwith and put an end to this primal's deity, lest she rise again in all her terrible glory. Sophia's a pretty normal sounding name for a god. We're under attack. Y'shtola and Orion J have engaged the foe not far from here. Wait. Who are these people? Hear my words in despair, Alligans. Our goddess is awoken. Your civilization has birthed their instruments of its own undoing. Oh, I bet these are the people from the other world that Unukalhai was talking about. And these are probably people who have been influenced by the primal Sophia. Tempered. They've been tempered by the primal Sophia. It is well that you are here, Jaguar. I should like to know what our assailants were saying. You understood their words, did you not? Ah, because they were speaking in a different language, but I have the echoes so I can understand them. 'Twas a Meracydian dialect, if mine ears do not deceive, though one which beareth scant resemblance to any spoken in recent times. As for our antagonist's meaning, I do gladly defer to those blessed with the echo. Wait, so Meracydia is a different world? Or is their language just similar to Meracydian language, but Meracydia is actually not a different world? Aye, from their tongue, their words, and their attire. 'Tis like that our antagonists were Meracydian, thralls to the goddess Sophia and victims of the Alligans' incursions. So I was right. The other world is Meracydia. This is all really interesting to me. So Meracydia is another world, and the dragons, I believe, are also from this world, because I remember a conversation with Midgard Sormer in Aziz's Law. It was during the MSQ in Heavensward. I'll have to reread it again, but I think he said something about the dragons coming from Meracydia. And of course there's kind of ambiguity in what world actually means. Like, it could be another dimension or another reality, or it could be another planet. But regardless of what it is, that is really cool, and I really hope we go there at some point. Alright, Containment Bay P1T6. Alright, we're back in the Warring Triad.
I leave the goddess in your capable hands. Just watch out for her worshippers.
Okay, so I'm guessing there's gonna be ads in this fight. Wait. What? Two faces?
The unenlightened come.
Wow, voice acting. Alright, Sophia. We're here to put an end to you and your surprisingly ordinary name for a god. Lots of damage going out.
Come forth, scales of revelation. I would know the weight of your souls.
Whoa, is this Meracydia in the background? And I just got wrecked.
The balance.
Alright, let's res the other healer. And maybe they can res the other tank. This music though. Oh no! No! Well. Alright, someone's saying there's yellow lines behind her. And the side with more lines will tilt.
Come forth, scales of revelation.
Alright, let's see if I can see the lines this time.
I would know the weight of your souls. Can you bring equilibrium? I shall tip back the balance.
Okay, I think that was the line. It was just one that way. Okay, good thing we're far enough away, because I was not close enough to her to run to the center.
Daughter, be the bearer of my wisdom.
That would be a laser beam. Eyes, don't stand in front of the floating head. Got it. Okay, stand on this side. And we got it. The threat posed by this facility is greater than you imagine, Warring Triad, and one not limited to the icons themselves. Sophia's remaining servants must be put down. Bleep bloop. Warning. Deactivating stasis chamber support systems will react in subject termination. Enter identification code to continue. Blip. Identification code accepted. Subjects terminated. Hold up. He just destroyed the servants by using that? While conducting a final sweep of Sophia's containment facility, we discovered that all of her remaining thralls had perished in their stasis chambers. This was your doing. Aye, it was. I chose to act upon the knowledge revealed within the tombstone we recovered. The true purpose of these prisons is far more horrifying than we first assumed. Oh. The Alligans were not simply observing the icons and siphoning away their energies. They are but conducting experiments in preparation for far more ambitious project. If you recall, both the fiend and the goddess were imprisoned within the massive spherical structures. These spheres were the prototypes which paved the way for the successful construction of an artificial celestial body. You speak of Dalamud. Aye, the Icon's cages are unmistakably of the same design as the Red Moon. To be plain, the research facility contains the seeds of 3 calamities which might feasibly be visited upon a chosen target. Eliminating one of them necessitated the destruction of the goddess's slumbering thralls, a distasteful task unbefitting one such as the Warrior of Light. Thus did I resolve to perform the deed myself. You have made your case. It is apparent that we are not in full possession of the facts. Nevertheless, your notion of what may or may not be expected of Jaguar is presumptuous in the extreme. When the Warrior of Light chose to join the Scions, he did so in the knowledge that he would be required to face and destroy not only the Primals, but also their fanatical servants. That which you term a distasteful task is an essential part of our calling, a burden which every Scion is sworn to shoulder. Something sus going on. I see. It would seem I misjudged the depth of your resolve. Greetings, Warrior of Light, but one pillar of the Warring Triad remains, Zurvan, the icon known as the Demon. According to the histories I have uncovered, this monstrous being was worshipped by a race of Meracydian beastmen. Another Meracydian primal. Awesome. Jaguar, it's good that we caught you. The facility has been swarmed by Imperial troops, and once more have our meticulous wards been swept aside like so many cobwebs. Your meddlesome wards were destroyed from within the pulsating energies of an icon. We all take out our weapons all at once. Nay, put up your weapons and listen. The followers of Zurvan have awakened, and they toil to rouse their master. Twice have you bested me in combat. Will you now lend me that strength and stand against our mutual foe? 'Twas in opposing your reckless schemes that Ysel was lost to us. You expect us to simply forgive and forget all that has come before? I expect you to put aside your emotions and use your better judgment. But of course, I'm dealing with savages. Dang. Gods, Zurvan is... Unukalhai! Nice. Oh. He's probably dead. You must finish this. Slay these leeches upon our star. Kill them all. Kill Zurvan. Containment Bay Z1-T9. This guy kind of looks like a Stinian. Thing keeps breaking off part of the arena. And now we're in somewhere completely different.
Good and evil, the war eternal.
Stack.
I shall rise above all. Bear witness to my will.
Alright, we've got some ads.
Bow to mine infallible judgment.
Whoa. Wait. That was a really cool animation.
If such is my fate.
The truth is, I'm not of this world. I was born of a different star, a child whose power of the echo was too feeble to save his dying world. A child who, unlike you, never became a warrior of light. When all I knew stood on the brink of self-destruction, I was yet half-grown. Had I been born but a handful of years earlier, history may have written a different tale. The seeds of other heroes that had yet to fully sprout may not have withered and perished. The star I failed to save is known to you now as the Void. The Jaguar knew not that I spoke of my homeland. I've explained to him before the cause of its ruin. A magic was devised to contain a defeated primal's might within a stone known as Oracite, and then the energies which bled from this imperfect vessel gradually corrupted the champions who wielded it. These heroes became slaves to an insatiable hunger for aether, eventually transforming into hideous fiends, and none who clung to the faint traces of the light were strong enough to oppose them. The demons next turned upon each other in a war which drained the land's aether in ever greater amounts, until one day the star was suddenly swallowed in a flood of darkness, an entire world unmade in an instant. The void scent you encounter here in this realm are the twisted remains of once mortal beings who gnaw on what motes of life force remain. Interesting. So now we know the story behind void scent. I cannot imagine the loneliness you must have felt, but look around you now. You're not alone anymore. Welcome to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Hey! My apologies. This is difficult to me. For so long I have spoken from behind a mask. We should all feel comfortable speaking without such concealments. I should hope that you appreciate the irony of the statement, Iranchay. I was about to say, we've never seen your face. Alright, that was the Warring Triad. That had some very interesting lore, and some fun boss fights. The music in all three bosses was really great. I've heard there's more primal quest lines like it in future expansions, so I'm excited to check out those as well when we get to them. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.